I'm here for Top 5 Tuesday, and of course we are going to be talking about ships today. I talked about my favourite female characters, then I talked about my favourite male, and now we're going to talk about my favourite ships, which are probably just all these characters in their relationships, to be honest. But I just love shipping relationships and getting behind them and having OTPs, and these are just my like favourite at the moment, and the ones that I'm just like, yes, like these are important to me, and I love them, so let's get into the video. Number 5 on my list is Hannah and Nick from Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I just loved their relationship so much when I read Gemina last year, and like this is what I love. Having this girl that is kick butt and amazing, and she's going somewhere with her life. Fall in love with the guy that's kind of the bad boy, and you don't really know what he's going to be doing and what he's up to. I just loved their dynamics and the humor between them, and just like it was a very life and death situation, and they fell in love beautifully. And I loved him in the next book as well, and it's adorable because it still keeps going on, and it just arcs very well going into Obsidio as well. But I just love them so much. Like, it's just so adorable. Like, and I'm so glad that I finally picked up this book again, because I read Illuminate and then it was like 2 years later that I actually picked up Gemina, and I was just like, oh my god. And then I read Obsidio, and that was amazing as well, but definitely such a good relationship. Number 4 on my list is Audrey Rose and Thomas from Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerry Maniscalco. This is just such a beautiful relationship. Like, it had to be in my list. Like, it just had to. When it was first developing, and you know like how you meet the character and then they start to come around, like Audrey Rose is introduced and she's amazing, and then you get the love interest introduced. But I sometimes find it funny because you get introduced to someone and then you see them again, and then you're just like, okay, are they going to end up being the love interest? Like, is this where it's going? Definitely love the book when Thomas became more apparent in the story, and then he became really flirty. Like, I love these flirty characters, even though every single book ever has a flirty character, and sometimes you're just like, did they even know what flirting was back in these times? But still, as he became a better character, and I just loved him so much. And then you get into book 2 because they're still not like OTP level, like they're heading in that direction, but you get to book 2, it is so good, and I loved it so much. And then like book 3, I was just like, ugh, like it actually got really depressing in book 3, and I was a bit concerned. And I keep seeing snippets for book 4 now, and we're not getting it until September, and I don't know how I'm going to cope until I get this damn book, because I want to know how it's going to end up. And even though they're only like 17, 18, I want them to get married. Like, they shouldn't, but I want them to get married. But I just definitely think they work very well off each other, and like when they're doing the autopsies, like they have their roles, and the ideas that they bounce between each other and how they figure out the cases, because like Thomas picks up something, then Audrey Rose picks up something, and then they discuss it and they figure it out. Like, they are a good work team, and they're a good romantic team as well, and I just love them. Number 3 on my list is Emma and Julian from Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. And like, there's a lot of ships in this series, but this one is the most forbidden love ship, and I can't, okay? Emma and Julian are just perfect for each other, and they're parabatai, so they're not meant to fall in love. And it's a big thing of the clave, because every time someone's been in love with one part of the parabatai, it's always like, oh, this is so wrong, people should not fall in love. But when we're reading this book and they're in love, we don't know the reason, okay? So we don't know why it's such a bad thing. And when you're reading these characters where they're just like, yeah, but can we just be in love? You're just like, yes, I can. And then you kind of are like, shit, no, you can't really. But I just love their friendship as well as their relationship. But like, they raise all the kids together, and they really love each other, and they're so cute. And I haven't read Queen of Air and Darkness yet, because I still need to reread City of Heavenly Fire, then reread this one. And I'm definitely thinking I'm just gonna wait until it goes to the shadow market, because honestly I feel like, because I'm going to Hong Kong in like a week, and then it's going to be other things I'm going to, and then it's going to be April and other things happening, and then I'll get to May, and then I'll probably try and start doing my rereads in May. It's just, I'm kind of scared too, because I feel like I got a bit slumpy with some of these rereads, because the books just felt like they were going on forever. And City of Heavenly Fire is a massive fucking book, man. Like, how am I gonna get through that when I'm going pretty well this month? Like, I've already read 5 books, and I'm just like, yes, for the reading, because I'm finally doing the reading thing. Like, I'm doing the thing. I do really want to see where it's gonna end up going, because I don't see how this can end up being okay, but it probably will end up okay. But I don't want to know, but I do want to know. Like, I could just read Queen of Air and Darkness and be like, ah, but I do want to read Ghost of the Shadow Market so I can have a better understanding, because the novellas always help, I think, with your reading experience. Okay, number 2 on my list is Elid and Lorcan from Empire of Storms by Sarah J Maas, because they weren't really introduced as like romantic relationship characters until book 5 of the series. Like, I mean, we didn't even know who they were until book 3 and book 4, but I am so going down with this ship. Rowan and Aileen is a cute relationship, but I'm still scarred over Kale getting hurt. I've made my peace with it, but it still hurts, you know, so I can't have them as my top ship. And even Kale and Irene, I love them so much, but still, Elid and Lorcan are just amazing. Lorcan is just a grumpy bastard, really, and he just doesn't feel anything. And he just sees Elid and he's just like, I want to look after this precious little cinnamon roll. But Elid as well, she was not scared of Lorcan, but like he was such a bigger dude than her, and she was just like so little and cute, and just like everything about their relationship is amazing. And even in Kingdom of Ash, where it hurts a lot, I still loved it. Even though Kingdom of Ash really disappointed me, the only thing I wanted to happen was Elid and Lorcan and having more scenes, and we hardly got any scenes, but I did get what I wanted. But still, I just think that they are adorable, and he just wants to look after her all the time, and he just wants to be with her and she wants to be with him. It just gives me warm feelings because they're so adorable. And number one, of course, is Faye Sen from Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, because they were the top of everything. They're always going to be the top of every list ever. In book one, I wasn't shipping it because I was like, oh yeah, Tamlin, but then this book, this is where it's amazing. Because in Akawal we already had this level of amazement. It wasn't as good in this third book, but still they are solid and beautiful. This couple is like one of the best. Having this development where they like enemies at the start of this book and then they just come together and it's beautiful. And there's so many times where I just fangirl so hard, and I always find myself just coming back and looking at little cute scenes being like, oh my god, they just complement each other so well, and they were literally made for each other. Like they were meant to be, like meant to be. They are mates, they are beautiful, but like Rhys loves her so much and he would do anything for her, and Feyre would do anything for him, and they are just a solid unit and a solid team. I don't think I'm ever going to see a relationship that will be as well written as these two. And even though Sarah J. Maas is getting all the hate like in the recent years because everyone is just like kind of wants to ruin everything they love, is what I feel, even though her conclusions to her series irritate me, her relationships are quite a solid standpoint of her books for me. And that's why I'm excited for Crescent City, because I don't know if we're going to get another relationship that we can stand by and be obsessed with. So here are all my favorite relationship books, and I just love them all so much. And it's really fun because there's two series in here that I haven't finished, so like what if they don't end up together or someone dies or something? Like I'm concerned. I just have to have faith that they will stay together. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!